وسلام على عباده الذين اصطفى خصوصا على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى آله وأصحابه وأزواجه وذرياته أجمعين. أما بعد، فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وإذ ابتلى إبراهيم ربه بكلمات فأتمهن قال إني جاعلك للناس إماما قال ومن ذريتي قال لن ينال عهد الظالمين. بارك الله لنا ولكم في القرآن العظيم ونفعنا وإياكم بالآيات والذكر الحكيم. إنه تعالى جبار كريم ملك بر رؤوف رحيم. My respected brothers, sisters, and dear children, and young men and youth, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. First of all, let me thank the Jamaat here for giving me this opportunity to do this Friday Kuthbah. It's a great honor and privilege to be able to speak to you, and particularly your Shaykh Can I ask Shaykh to please come forward? You should be sitting here. You're the leader of, mashallah, the Muslims here, and we wanted to see it. Can I also ask people to sort of fill in the big gaps? There are, if other people can find it difficult, so rather than giving trouble to others, sit together in a joint position as much as you can. Please sit together. Islamic calendar and Islamic months, each of them, have a very particular season, a particular environment they create around them. Well, what do I mean? What is Ramadan about? You all know, don't we? Ramadan creates a very special spiritual environment. It becomes the spring of righteousness. Everybody's geared towards worshipping, devoutness, reading Quran, listening to the Quran, fasting, doing charitable works, and all sorts of good. We want to earn lots of rewards in Ramadan. And not just Ramadan, but every month has a very special flavor, or every month has a special flavor. Just like their ice creams have different flavors, vanilla, coconut. What else do you have? What are your favorite ones, Flavors, yes. We love flavors. Allah gives us, and all Islamic months give us special flavor. The month that is about to dawn on us, the month of Hajj, has an amazing flavor, okay? It is a flavor of sacrifice. It is a flavor of journeys, pilgrimage, isn't it? It is an amazing atmosphere of unity. When we, on the day of Arafah, we will see 1,453 different cultures, different languages, different races and clans, all gathering on the plains of Arafah. How many at least? 1,453. That's the languages and the cultures and different groups within the Muslims will all be gathered on that plain, showing that unity and brotherhood and sisterhood. It's so special flavor is coming. So much so that, when Allah says, وَلَيَالٍ عَشْرٍ that Allah takes the oath of the 10 nights of Dhul Hajj. And some people think either they are really as auspicious, blessed, precious in terms of Salam as Ramadan, the last 10 nights of. They're so blessed. So what are you going to do? What should we be doing? The encouragement is, let us take that in our stride, inshallah. And what's happened after 2 months of Ramadan? We Are we going up or down in terms of our worship, my dear brothers? Going this way or going up? Some of us are going this way, and I hope many of us. Can we keep that? So here is afterwards. Don't lose the sight of spirituality. So Allah is inviting us once more to begin to relish those occasions of worship. So I said, we should be looking forward to these amazing 10 days of Hajj. What is this Hajj? Hajj is very simply the walkings, the talkings, the movements, and the journeys of a man called Ibrahim. Are they not? This is nusuk. They are really rituals. We call them nusuk, we call them rituals. Very simply, the practices, the walkings and the talkings and the movements of this amazing man called Ibrahim. Who? Ibrahim Alayhis Salam. Everybody say that? Ibrahim Khalilur Rahman, Khalilullah, the friend of Allah. That's his very special title. Okay? So Allah says, وَإِذِ ابْتَلَىٰ إِبْرَاهِيمَ رَبُّهُ بِكَلِمَاتٍ فَأَتَمَّهُنَّ. Allah says, remember when Allah tried, tested, examined Ibrahim with many tests and فَأَتَمَّهُنَّ. It passed them in glowing and flying colors. Today, I was at people in Muslim schools and they have just finished their CSEC exams, the last exam. Okay? And many of them were hoping to get what? Flying. They hope to get grade 1 or 2, or they don't get 5. Which one would they like? Which one? Qasim? 1. You would like 1. Eh? Yes, you want to be first class, don't you? You want to have flying colors. What does Allah say? Allah says, we try, we examine Ibrahim in many ways. And what came out? For Allah, every time he was first class. He was? He stood the test. And what were these tests of Ibrahim? They were not just sitting down and having an examination paper and writing yes, no, multiple choices. They weren't that exams. They were very, very tough exams. And here lies, a message for us. Because Ibrahim, the Quran says twice that فِيهِ أُسْوَةٌ حَسَنَةٌ. In his life is a role model for you, an example for you. So, what is that example that Ibrahim gives us? And it is a life of tests. His life is full of tests. Very tough tests again. Well, how did he start? Well, the first test he had was he lived amongst the idolaters, people who worshipped idols, people who denied the existence of God, who followed their whims, and of course the whims of their king and the whims of their noble chiefs. Okay? That's all they did. Followed their whims. Whatever they said, they would do it without thinking. And Ibrahim alayhi salam very early on began to challenge this kind of thinking and this kind of worship. And he used to say to them, what are these idols that you bow before, prostrate before, and you bow them as your gods? What is this nonsense? You see, what are idols anyway? In truth, idols are your whims. They are your fancies. They are your desires. And today, we live in a materialist society. All around us, we see this idol worship. Although, they don't call it idol worship. Materialism is idol worship because you are putting all your yaqeen, all your conviction and your faith and trust in material things. They are going to give us happiness. They are going to give us pleasure. They are going to give us success. These things are going to give us health, wealth, well-being. Isn't that the mind? Yes, that is the mindset. Yet, of course, it is ludicrous. It is baseless. They are not. The real giver of health, wealth, and well-being is who? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we as believers, we go to the real cause of all causes. But these people, sadly, the materialists, those who deny the existence of God, those who believe in the power of material things, suddenly keep it to that surface. So this is idolatry as well. It's no difference. It's no difference. Seriously. So don't be surprised. How could you bow down before handmade statues? Of course, today it's not very different. Okay? Same thing happens in the centers of Paris, New York, London, and here in Trinidad as well. Same kind of idolatry as it was in Makkah. Same temples in Musa, where Ibrahim lived. So, what is he doing? He challenges them all the time, constantly, telling them, he would say to them, these stars, how are they gods? They come and go. This moon, look at it, it wanes, waxes, it fades away, it grows back, it is here and it is gone. The sun rises and it sets. How can these be gods? They seem to be controlled by someone. That's what he's saying to them. They are on autopilot anyway. Right? They are just doing something which someone has programmed them to do. Don't you realize that? Are you with it? So how can they be gods? Because being very rational with them, challenging them to think. And this is something very important, which makes Islam very special. Islam asks you to be reasonable. Reason, okay? Always ask questions and try to be logical and reasonable. So Ibrahim is tried in many ways, okay? So eventually, he says he was a bold man, he was a very brave man, courageous. So one day he says, whilst they were all away enjoying themselves in the funfair, he went to their temple, took a big axe, and began to smash their idols. Except the big one. He left the axe on the laps of the big idol and walked off. Well, when they came back, and they saw their idols broken, devastated, they said, we know who it is. Ibrahim, he was famous for being anti-idol worshipper. Okay? So they immediately called him and said, you've done this. He said, well, before you make that judgment, why don't you ask that big god of yours, the big statue? He's got the axe, Don't you think he could have done it? And the Quran describes this that they looked down with shame. They looked down. They were not stupid people, They still looked down and said to themselves, oh God, he's right, But of course they wouldn't accept you. This is what kufr does to you. Kufr blinds you to reality. Your conscience is dead now. You can't see the right from wrong. That is the problem with kufr. Okay? Blinds you. So they immediately recovered and said, no, we have to defend our gods. That's what they said. We have to. So let's defend our God and punish this Ibrahim. So they take him to the king and he decides that we have to burn him. But before he does that, again Ibrahim is now in the court of Nimrod. Nimrod is the emperor of Chaldees empire. That's it, okay? Just imagine, standing in front of this tyrant, this oppressive, cruel emperor, and he says, I am the mighty Lord of this realm. Ibrahim challenges him, he says, listen, my Lord, ألم تر إلى الذي حاج إبراهيم في ربه أن آتاه الله الملك إذ قال إبراهيم ربي الذي يحيي ويميت. Ibrahim challenges him. He says, listen, my Lord is the one who gives life to the dead. Is the one who gives life to the dead. Say to him, you give life to them. Well, so, Nimrod is a very tyrant. He's a tyrant, he's a bold and arrogant person. And so he immediately tells his courtiers, go and get that prisoner who was about to be executed. Bring him here. So this inmate, this prisoner who is about to be executed, Nimrod says, let him go free. And says, see, I've given life to the dead. What we say, everybody sees that, that's nonsense. That isn't giving life to dead, is it? No, it's not. That isn't what Ibrahim is talking about. Then Ibrahim says to him, hey, listen, my God is the one who brings the sun from the east. Why don't you do it from me? Why don't you bring the sun from the west of the day? Eh? See your power. The Quran says the Kafir was gobsmacked. He was gobsmacked. Couldn't say anything. This is the jura, this is the bravery and the courage of this old man, who stood up against his people. Islam teaches us bravery, courage. We have to be brave and people of confidence in our Lord and in truth. We need to believe in the truth. And we need to stand up for the truth. If we don't defend our own faith in the truth, we then become doormats. We will lose our izzah. Izzah means strength. We will lose our izzah, our respect and reputation. So bravery is one message from Ibrahim's sacrifices. Okay? First one is what? Be brave and courageous. Because if you are not brave and courageous, you are not going to be an enterprising person anymore. And if not enterprising, you're not going to do a great deal in your business. If you had a corner shop, you will end up, you had a corner shop at the age of 21, and you will have a corner shop at the age of 81. Isn't that true? If you didn't have courage, is that not true, isn't it? You need what? You need to be enterprising. That enterprise only comes if you have that boldness, the boldness of Ibrahim Khalilullah. Ibrahim then moved. So what did the king say? He said, burn him. That's all we do. We can't argue with him. We can't defeat him. So the only thing is kill him. And this is how Kuthbah behaves. When they can't fight with arguments, they can't give you answers, this is it. Finish them off. So he says, finish him off. So they lit a massive bonfire. Such a bonfire that they had never seen. But how are they to throw Ibrahim into that bonfire? He said, make a massive catapult so that he will be thrown into it from far away. Okay? Are you with it? So build a tower from where Ibrahim will be thrown into this bonfire. Can you see what they are trying to do? They are trying to show that, look, our God and our God is not strong. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, what does he do? Is Allah going to stand there and watch this? No. So what happens? Allah says, قُلْنَا يَا نَارُ كُونِي بَرْدًا وَسَلَامًا عَلَىٰ إِبْرَاهِيمَ. But before this, as Ibrahim is about to be catapulted, flung into this bonfire, what happens? Jibreel rushes to Ibrahim and says, can I help you? What does he say? Can I? What do you think Ibrahim will say to him? He says to me, stay away. Stay away, I don't need your help. I did this for my Lord. My Lord knows my situation. Why do I need your help? Why do I need? I don't need your help. Allah says, as he was flung into the fire, Allah said, He said to the fire, oh fire, be a cool garden for Ibrahim. Here, that is what it was. Bed of roses for Ibrahim. And of course, now they have seen this another miracle of Ibrahim. Do you think they would have believed? Those Kafir who were thrown in there, Nimrod and his courtiers and his chiefs and his noblemen, do you think they would have believed in him? So Ibrahim says, وَقَالَ إِنِّي ظَالِمٌ إِلَىٰ رَبِّهِ سَيَهْدِينِ. Ibrahim says, these people are now, their hearts are sealed. Okay? They are deaf, blind, dumb now. We can't get any message. And this happens sadly with many prophets. They saw that people have now abandoned. There was no chance. They have become prophets of such a hard-hearted that no message would get to them. See, it happened with the Prophet ﷺ. What that entailed? For 13 years he preached day and night. Only a handful came to sense. So, what was the last step? Leave them. Do hijrah. Do So Ibrahim alayhi salam does this later. Okay? So I hope you can see this isn't easy, is it? Is it easy? When Allah says, we tried and tested Ibrahim. Ibrahim's examinations were not simple examinations. They were really heavy. They were really difficult examinations. So what happens? Ibrahim leaves Ur. Ur is what is nowadays known as Mosul, a city in Iraq, northeast of Baghdad. And so this is where Ibrahim, how do we know that? Well, we know that because excavations by archaeologists show that this is the place where Ibrahim was about 4,000 years ago. So Ibrahim now moves with his family and there were a few followers, mashallah, he had, okay? Including his nephew, Lut, alayhis salam. So they move. He goes with his caravan of believers, few of them, up to Sham, into Syria, then into Palestine, then into Egypt. And wherever he goes, what is he doing? He's preaching. He's trying to convert those idolaters and people who are without faith. So Ibrahim alayhis salam is on a mission. He's on a mission of enlightening people. But let me bring you back to when it comes to Makkah, right? Because I said that this is the season of Hajj. This is the season of inshallah, you'll know on 18th of June whether it starts Zul Hajj on Monday or Tuesday, inshallah. That will be the beginning of the 10 days of Zul Hajj. And these are very special days, as I said at the beginning. What should we be doing in those days? Well, inshallah, I hope you will all be making your preparations for Qurbani, which is a wajib on all those who are eligible for zakat payment. If you have the 7.5 dollars or what would we say, 84 grams of gold or equivalent amount of wealth, you should be giving your zakat first, and secondly, you should also be giving your Qurbani, okay? A ram, a sheep, or a goat, or 1/7 of a cow. You must make those plans now, inshallah, either here or through some of the charities, whatever is convenient for you. So you must make those plans. So that's one thing. But what else should we be doing? Well, of course, on the 9th of Zul Hajj, you'll be doing your fast on the day of Arafah, when those millions of Muslims, 3 million at least, if not more, will be gathered on that day of Arafah, inshallah, and we'll be sharing with them something like fasting, showing our solidarity with Muslims all over the world. So this is a very, as I said, a very special season, and inshallah, remembering what? Hajj is all the rituals of Ibrahim. So we see another of his amazing sacrifice that he made. So he comes to Makkah. What is he doing? The first thing he does is وَإِذْ يَرْفَعُ إِبْرَاهِيمُ الْقَوَاعِدَ مِنَ الْبَيْتِ وَإِسْمَاعِيلُ رَبَّنَا تَقَبَّلْ مِنَّا إِنَّكَ أَنتَ السَّمِيعُ الْعَلِيمُ. First thing Ibrahim does is he builds the house of Allah. Okay? أَوَّلَ بَيْتٍ وُضِعَ لِلنَّاسِ الَّذِي بِبَكَّةَ مُبَارَكًا. The first house that was specifically built for the worship of Allah was the Kaaba, okay, which is we call the Haram. That is, the Kaaba was the first house of Allah that was built by Ibrahim. When he finished it, he and his son Ismail built that. Okay? And then we have another amazing text of Ibrahim. And inshallah, I'm sure, today or Imam will tell you about that great sacrifice that took place. That was another great test of Ibrahim Khalil Rahman. I'm not going to go into that because you'll hear a lot here about it, but I'd like to just say to you that in these next 10 days or 12 days we should really be studying the life of Ibrahim Khalil Rahman. There are at least 13 passages and 13 places where Ibrahim Khalil Rahman's amazing sacrifices are mentioned. We should know all of those. Okay? I've read some of those to you, but you need to get hold of the Majestic Quran translation, which will guide you to these amazing sacrifices of Ibrahim. Yes, it must spread out through all of the Quran for a very good reason, because they have a different point, they have a different purpose. Each one of these sacrifices had a different purpose, okay, and a different meaning, and that is why it's placed in different surahs. So I really urge you, as part of this month's devotion, should be, I want to discover what Ibrahim did. Why was he so selected by Allah? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has a very high standard. He says, Ibrahim فَأَتَمَّهُنَّ, he completed, and he was successful in all of those tests that, we put him through. So at least, what we can do is to find out what those 13 tests are. Will you do that, everybody? And the way to do it is go back to the index of the Majestic Quran and look at there's a special index of names of people and places. And look under Ibrahim, and you will find those 13 places, Ibrahim's sacrifice. Ibrahim moves from Palestine to Makkah. You will see all those and read those, inshallah, and discover and for yourself, follow and trace his journey of this amazing sacrifice. And remember, the deen of Allah is the other name of making sacrifices. Islam is, alhamdulillah, it's easy in the sense that it gives us ease of here and in our well-being. But in terms of practice, it is actually trying, it is testing, it is difficult. As we see, and so by telling us the story of Ibrahim, Allah is saying, listen, if you want to become my Khalil, my friend, what do you have to do? You have to go through these tests. Don't think that you will attain high status without working hard. So yes, Allah's deen is easy to practice, but it is really testing. And those testings, of course, the bigger the exam, the higher the reward and the higher the certificate, isn't it? Those who do, your C-Sec, that's them. And then, of course, we have to do A levels. Is that right? What do they get from A level? Well, now they can get into a good university to do a good course. Isn't that right? And once they've got the degree, and they've got their bachelor degree, and they become graduates with that certificate, what can they do? Well, they can get big courses, can't they? They go to good universities, they will get good jobs, and they'll be able to earn those $50,000, $50,000. Isn't that right? So, the bigger the test, the greater the reward for it. Obvious. We Muslims think, I'm doing 5 prayers a day, eh? But don't you realize what Ibrahim did, eh? Sacrificed his homeland, became a refugee, eh? Left his family, left his wealth. He came from a very wealthy family, Ibrahim was from a very wealthy family, and he was, well off, very well off. Left all that to become a refugee. Doing what? The word of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So, the message is very simple one. Let us work hard for our deen as well. But, the hardness here is in order to make myself better. It's really my own self-improvement. Nowadays when you walk into one of these bookshops, I have Muslims who actually don't know what a bookshop is. Do you know what a bookshop is, Muslims? And it doesn't seem to be sadly, we've lost contact with books. Seriously. When was it last you went to a bookshop? When was the last book you bought? Sorry to be so rude to you and impolite, because that is it. That is the problem. We are not readers, we're not people of the book, yet we are supposed to be people of the Al-Kitab, the greatest book of all, right? I don't think you see. We need to be readers. So if you go to these bookshops, there's always a very, in fact, a growing section of bookshops is called self-improvement. What is it? How do you improve yourself as a leader, as a husband, as a wife, as a child, as a leader? On every topic, how do you improve yourself? SubhanAllah. What is the Quran all about? It's about your improvement, seriously. But it goes to the root of what lies at the root of your self-improvement, which is examine your conscience, purify your heart, become pure, clean. Okay? Get rid of the rust gets rid of the evil, the filth, become pure, become what? وَجَاءَ بِقَلْبٍ سَلِيمٍ. So you come to the Lord with a wholesome, healthy, pure, clean heart. That's what starts to making. So here is an opportunity. These 10 days are days of tasbiyah, of purification, my dear brothers. So let us, inshallah, resolve to spend these 10 days reading about who? Loud and Ibrahim Khalilullah. About who? Yes, so you discover what is this great Musharaf Hussain for us. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us people who understand Allah's word and follow the example of Khalilullah so that we can perform Hajj. Hajj is another amazing high certificate. We do our Salam, then we do our annual month of fasting that raises us, purifies and makes us better. And then we give our zakah, that also cleanses us. It is zakah is actually from purification, purifies our wealth, our families, our homes, our nafs as well. Basically. Then also get rid of the weeds, the plants, the flowers can inshallah blossom, alright? But now after 30 years of doing this, your salah, your zakah, paying your zakah, and fasting 30 years, now you decide, I need to go on this journey. I need to do this amazing, and I need to get the certificate of Al Hajj. The certificate of? Well, you don't do it for that. But, of course, inside, yes, you should. I want to be a Haji. I want to be a? Say that. I want to be a? Yeah, not to show people that I'm a Haji. I know that this is an important step that I have to take in order to come close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَلِلَّهِ عَلَى النَّاسِ حِجُّ الْبَيْتِ مَنِ اسْتَطَاعَ إِلَيْهِ. That is why Allah says, it's compulsory on you to go and see where my Ibrahim walked, where he threw stones at the shaitan, how he built this house. I want you to see that place where he was willing to sacrifice his only son. I want you to see that with your own eyes and then truly believe, okay? When you come back, you are a Haji. Why? Because now you have got Ainul Yaqeen. Before you had Ilmul Yaqeen, you knew these things happen, but now you have walked in the footsteps of Ibrahim Khalil Rahman. Now you have attained a very high level of yaqeen, of certainty. You now have got Ainul Yaqeen. They say seeing is believing. You now can believe because you can see with your own eyes that this is the reality. Our lives, okay? And that's our job. The word is this ongoing journey towards our goal. Give us all this opportunity to go on this amazing pilgrimage. Let's plan for it, those who haven't done it. Plan. Nowadays it's so expensive that seriously, you might have to start putting away such an amount every year. Saving. Yeah, I'll save 2,000 this year, next year, and 5 years I will have enough, but by then it will be 20. And MBS will have raised the Hajj fees even more. But anyway, start preparing for it now, inshallah. Let's see that one day I will do Hajj. Make that intention. For that intention, for the next few years, you will be getting smart. Isn't that easy, eh? May Allah bless you and give you all the faith to read this amazing book. وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين. نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له ونشهد أن سيدنا وشفيعنا وحبيبنا وطبيبنا طبيب قلوبنا ومرجانا ومأوانا محمد محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وأزواجه وذرياته أجمعين. أما بعد فيا أيها المؤمنون رحمكم الله إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون. اذكروا الله يذكركم ولذكر الله تعالى أعلى وأولى وأجل وأتم وأهم وأكبر.